Hey guys, Kayaninga here, bringing you guys another deck review, another starter deck review, anyways. A few days ago, the new Realm of the Sea Emperor structure deck came out, and for those of you guys that really don't know me, water decks were one of the first decks that I actually did use to play, not competitively, but like actually took serious when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, it's really something that I really did find interesting because Invasion of Chaos was the newest deck at the time, and um, what is it, Leviathan Daedalus? I forgot. I can't really remember his name. I think it was Leviathan Daedalus or something like that. He was like the equal to like the water equivalent to like Chaos Emperor Dragon, although he didn't like deal damage and kill the hand, but he destroyed like all cards in the field and stuff like that except himself. One of those first Judgment Dragon effects, really. It was pretty sweet. And it was one of the funnest decks I ever played. Amphibious Bugroth, Legendary Ocean was just an amazing card, especially with, what is it, Tornado Wall. So seeing this is really a really cool refresher. Realm Sea, what is it, Realm of the Sea Emperor, and you can see the little deck list that's right there. I don't know if you guys want to just pause it before you guys go ahead and decide to buy this. Do some research. But let's get this bad boy open. Let's see. Let's see. There's a lot of this new stuff in here that I've never seen before, like the Atlantean stuff, which is cool. I do enjoy water monsters, and I wouldn't mind making a water deck. Alright, like in all other decks, you always get the updated manual. You get this little thing that tells you about water monsters and where you can find them, like certain cards, what packs, things like that. Cool stuff, tells you a little bit about the Atlanteans, and then it gives you the whole deck list again. The mat is, the mat art is always good, but they never, like, make a sweet, like, real mat out of it. It's in very rare cases where you'll actually see, like, the actual real mat get made. So, yeah, whatever. But the mat looks cool. The monsters look cool. Let's see. Let's have a look. There's some pretty decent reprints in here, like Tornado Wall, Legendary Ocean, Dark Hole, which is always great. Things like that. Alright, let's take a look at this first guy. Alright, it looks pretty cool. Look at that. Let's see. Poseidra, the Atlantean Dragon. Let's see what he does. Let's see. Let's get a cool little close-up here. Sorry about the glare. You contribute 3 level 3 or lower water monsters. Special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. When you do, return all spells and trap cards on the field to the hand, and if you do, if 3 or more cards return to the hand by this effect, all monsters your opponent currently controls lose 300 attack for each. So, it's interesting. It just comes out practically, not really for free. You gotta tribute 3 monsters. That's pretty steep for a level 7, 28, 16 water monster. He comes out as 1 tribute. If you just want to normal summon him without having to, use his effect. But it's a special summon, so whatever, That's an interesting card to say the least. Atlantean Dragoons. Let's see, here's another new card. Let's see what it says. Let's see, all fists up level 3 lower sea serpent type monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. Let's see, when this card is sent to the graveyard, to activate a water monster's effect, add 1 sea serpent type monster from your deck to your hand except Atlantean Dragoons. So, this is like the little Rhoda or whatever. Like the little Rhoda, the Stratos or whatever, the deck, 1800, level 4. Comes out level 3 Legendary Ocean. Not bad. Get to your Deep Sea Divas if you ever do decide to run this deck. Alright, here's a quick play card. It's called Call of the Atlanteans. Let's see what it does. Target 3 level 3 or lower sea serpent type monsters in your graveyard. And special summon all 3 of them. You cannot special summon a monster or monsters during the turn you activate this card. But you can tribute, so that's not too bad. You can't exceed or whatever, but you can tribute for bigger things. That's actually not a bad card. That's a pretty sweet card. Let's see. Atlantean Marksman. He looks pretty cool. See, he's a level 3 sea serpent, so he's definitely Call of the Atlanteansable. Let's see. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Atlantean Sea Serpent type monster from your deck, except Atlantean Marksman. When this card is sent to the graveyard, to activate a water monster's effect, target one set card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Not bad. That's a pretty cool little card. Let's see. Atlantean Heavy Infantry. Let's see what he does. He's a 0/16. During your main phase, you can normal summon one level 4 or lower Sea Serpent type monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Let's see. When this card is into the graveyard, to activate the water, target one face-up card your opponent controls, destroy that. That's not bad. It's just like that, but it doesn't. This one only kills like set cards, so that's not bad. You can get set monsters, set spells or traps. Atlantean Pikeman is not really interesting reprint, but whatever. Atlantean Attack Squad. He looks pretty cool. Another level 3 Sea Serpent Warrior. This card inflicts 800 attack. This card gains 800 attack while you control a face-up fish, sea serpent, or agua type monster other than this card. Not bad. You're a decent beat stick. Lost Blue Breaker. Cool reprint of a secret card. No, not the best card. Armed Hunter. Not the best card, but whatever. This deck really is interesting with Legendary Ocean because it lets you exceed and synchro for a lot of cool stuff. Spine Gilman, pretty cool reprint with your look at that, your Deep Sea Diva. So now Deep Sea Diva is, you have no reason not to have this card if you do decide to buy this card. Buy this deck. Mermaid Archer. That's another good target for Deep Sea Diva. Kodaris. He's an interesting card. He's pretty cool. I like him. I like his effect a lot. You can send one face-up Umi or Legendary Ocean because it counts as that if you didn't know. You control to the graveyard to target 2 cards your opponent controls. Send those cards to the grave. Just notice it says send, not destroy, which is pretty key. Warrior of Atlantis gets your Legendary Ocean from your deck to your hand. And he's a huge beat stick at 1900, so always great. Abyss Soldier, a reprint of this really, really old card. That's pretty cool. Screech, another good reprint. Let's see, if this card is destroyed by a battle, send 2 water monsters from your deck to the graveyard. It's an old reprint of a secret card. Secret rare card from a long time ago. Look at that, one of my favorite monsters, Snowman Eater. My friends know that this guy is one of my favorite monsters. I've been using him for a long, long time. Nightmare Penguin, he's just a bastard. He's always been a thorn in a lot of people's sides. Whenever he's flip face up, target one card your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. Look at that. Penguin Soldier for the win, guys. This card was in like a YCS deck list that won several years ago. Took everybody by surprise. This card is pretty good. One of the original Joey Wheeler cards from a long time ago. If you guys are a nerd about this as I am. Deep Diver, another cool reprint. He's an interesting card to say the least. The thing is, whenever you're destroyed by battle, you can choose one monster from your deck and put it at the top of your deck, so it's not that bad. Reese the Ice Mistress, meh. Mother Grizzly, it's an old reprint of a really, really old card from like Magic Ruler. That's super old. Frilla Rabka, that looks pretty cool. Looks like some sort of shark or something like that. Some sort of like, I don't know. Let's see what this thing does. He's a fish, 715. When a face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target the attacking monster and negate the attack, and if you do, the target loses 500 attack until your next end phase. The effect of Friller Rabka can only be activated once per turn. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a water monster freaking Necro Gardener. That's not bad. Legendary Ocean. It's a really, really good card. Let's see, this card's name is treated as Umi. Reduce the level of all water type monsters in both players' hands and on the field by 1. All water monsters gain 200 attack. Really, really a staple for this deck. That card just was amazing when it first came out. Terramorphing for all you Waffles watchers. Terraforming is just a really good card. Water Hazard, something with a cool little reprint. Aquajet, it's pretty cool. Surface, it's a pretty good little card to get all your stuff back. Moray of Greed for your draw engine. This deck's really, really interesting. Salvage gets you 2 water monsters from your graveyard with 1500 attack or less. Add them to your hand. That's a +1 right there in my book, bros. Dark Hole, it's always good to see that. Big Wave, Small Wave. Oh, I love this card. See if you guys can remember what this. I played with this for years ago. Destroy all face-up water monsters you control. Then you can special summon water monsters from your hand up to the number of water monsters destroyed by this effect. So you just pretty much upgrade your guys for free. You can use like that Call of the Atlanteans or whatever, and then kind of hold off because this deck does come with Gravity Bind, and you can use that the following turn and turn him into something bigger potentially. Aegis of the Ocean Lord, or Ocean Dragon Lord. That's from the other structure deck from many years ago. The Neo Daedalus something. Thing's pretty nasty. That thing does get things out of the hand. Forgotten Temple of the Deep. Another card that becomes Umi. Interesting card. Tornado Wall. This card is sweet. I never thought I'd see this thing get reprinted again. Let's see. Activate only while Umi is face up on the field. While Umi is face up on the field, you take no battle damage from attacking monsters. Destroy this card when Umi leaves the field. So, like, any kind of battle damage, even if you have no monsters on the field and your opponent is just pummeling you with damage, you take nothing. It's awesome. It's really good. Tornado Wall is just great. I used that card many years ago. Let's see, Torrential Tribute, sweet. You know what that does. It's another great reprint. Spiritual Water Art Isle. Tribute 1 water type monster. Look at your opponent's hand, then send 1 card from their hand to the graveyard. Damn, that is not bad, especially with Call of the Atlanteans. God, that's a confiscation right there. That is not bad at all. My friends know that I like to troll people. Gravity Bind, not a bad card. All your level 4s become level 3s. All your level 3s become lower. Plus, Legendary Ocean boosts them up by 200, so you can do some pretty devastating damage in that time. A card that I would recommend for this deck would be Amphibious Bugroth MK2. That's a level 4 1500, becomes a level 3 17. When Umi's face up on the field, he can attack directly. Really old cards from Invasion of Chaos, and I recommend it for this deck because that's something that I used way back in the day if you guys want to play this deck. And last card is the Poseidon Wave, just another interesting reprint. As for this deck as a whole, this deck is really good. Get a couple of copies, get a couple Tornado Walls, finish up your trio of Legendary Oceans. Terraforming is good. The Atlantean Fighter, that 1900 attack guy that gets you your Legendary Ocean, is great. Big Wave, Small Wave is cool. All these little cards that really make this deck work, like Salvage and stuff, is amazing for this deck. And Legendary Ocean really pieces it all together. This deck does have potential to be pretty nasty, and I can see some potential out of this deck, although I don't know if the Atlanteans, will make a huge impact. As for like the Dragon, because he's just not, he's really not that, exciting. But as the water deck as a whole, is actually not bad at all. And all the stuff that you get, all the foundation that you get for the deck is really not that bad. But let me know what you guys think. And also let me know in the comment section below if you want me to open up this this sweet little box here. This is actually Card Fight Vanguard. If you want, I can do a quick review on that in the next video. This one is actually the Gold Paladins, so that's pretty sweet. I was gonna get like the Murakami, but I decided to go with this one. Everybody said that this one was better. I don't know much about Vanguard. This is my first deck, so yeah, I'll probably do like a little progress report with this, kind of show you where I take the build and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm making this video too long. Until next time, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and peace, you scrubs.